This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Talks About Things About Amber, because it's all I got right now. There is a video to react to for Amber that I have not reacted to yet, and I think I'm going to react to it in this video because, honestly, I don't have a lot to talk about the breakup, but they broke up. Is it permanent? I don't know. They did break up before and got back together, so it's entirely possible that they will work it out and get back together. My only caveat for this one is that I was reading Tommy's post on Instagram because I was following Tommy. Again, public profile. And Tommy said something to the effect of, like, Amber threatened to ruin her life or something because of the breakup. And I'm just like, so how's that working out for you? I mean, like, were you not present for any of this? Anyhow, so Tommy's finding out what Amber's really like, apparently, unfortunately. You would think her reaction to Alexis would have been her first clue, or I don't know, any of her other failed relationships. Tommy, none of her exes will talk to her. What do you think that means? Like, seriously. Jade has all but threatened to sue her ass if she so much as breathes her name. So, anyway, just a couple things. Like, Tommy was complaining about having her privacy invaded, and people were like, it's all public information. Stop it. Anyway, Tommy did make some points that, like, people were sending shit to her house and calling or contacting every person on her friends lists and shit like that. So, like, stop. It's weird. Quit it. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. Also, Tommy's just responding to people who are DMing her. Tommy, stop. Like, do you not know what stranger danger is? Does no one on the internet know what stranger danger is? If I don't know you, and you are contacting my private accounts, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, done. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. That's the breakup. It seems like the catalyst was Tommy's FET account coming out in public. My only real thing on that is, like, people publicizing the FET account. Like, thanks. But anyway, so I will say Tommy's, what was the name? Les Eat. That was pretty funny. But yeah. So I guess after that account came out, something, they broke up. I don't know the steps. I find it hard to believe that Amber got upset about it. I mean, maybe she did, but I just find that so hard to believe because there's no way, in my mind, there's no way in hell Amber didn't know that Tommy was a feeder. Literally everyone has been telling her that. Also, I 100% believe Amber knew Tommy was a feeder. I 100% believe Amber liked that Tommy was a feeder. Amber's been eye-banging herself again while she's feeding herself again. So, like, yeah, I have always said that's what she liked about Tommy. So here we are. So I don't know if Amber freaked out about the FET account or if Tommy freaked out about the FET account. I think Tommy was a bit naive and didn't really realize, like, how much she was going to be put under the microscope. I don't think she really realized how far people in this community will go for shits and giggles, which is unfortunate, but here we are. I don't know why she doesn't know that. I mean, has she never watched any, like, she apparently used to follow Amber's accounts. Like, did you not watch anything from the wifey era? Seriously. So anyway, wouldn't your first clue have been when they found your Feedy account? Wouldn't that have been your first clue? Like, oh, wait. Seriously. You tried to break up with her. You probably should have. Anyhow, I don't really have anything much else to say about that. They broke up. We thought, I mean, I I was waiting for it since the beginning. I just didn't know when it was going to happen. Somebody was pointing out that Tommy probably has the upper hand here because of the distance. It's not like Amber can go find her, you know. What is she going to do? Get her mom to drive her another, 12 hours just so she can, hold a boombox up outside Tommy's window one night? So, please don't do that. Or if you do, please film it so we can all watch it. So, but yeah, that's really all I've got to say about this. I feel bad for Amber because I always feel bad for Amber because, you know, heartbreak's heartbreak, you know, even if you are a narcissistic, manipulative cat murderer. It still hurts, right? We can all agree that heartbreak hurts. Do I think she'll bounce back? Yes. Amber always bounces back pretty fast after a breakup. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if she doesn't have a couple girls on the line already. I don't understand how she does that. Will we see a resurgence of Alexis? Maybe. Alexis doesn't have to be in the wing anymore. Alexis can step up and be front and center. I don't think so. I think I'm just joking mostly, but I don't know. She's done weirder shit. What else? I don't think Amber will be single for long. I think we'll have another set of, like, Valentine-esque relationships. Not necessarily people trying to troll her, just, you know, quiet behind the scenes, never really meeting in real person relationships. I don't know. I think it'll be a while before she has another in-person relationship. And when she finally does, I think it'll probably be another, like, wifey style relationship. So, where we'll all know, but Amber's not going to say anything. And my heater is coming to kill us all. All right, so that's all I've got to really say about the breakup. There's really nothing to say. They broke up. Tommy initiated it, probably. More than likely. I hardly doubt Amber did it. So there's that. And I don't really have anything to add about it. Amber had to know about the fetish. Amber had to know about the adult fun times. I think she liked it. So there's all that. I get yelled at for using certain words. And I don't mean to do it, but like I also think YouTube's full of shit, so whatever. Demonetize my ass, it's fine. Then my video gets demonetized and I start crying about it. My video's been demonetized. Leave me alone. And Kim sits in the wings. I told you so. Anyway. Oh wow, there's a new one already. Ah, great. Alright, we're gonna watch... I guess there's 2 videos to watch. You know what? We're gonna watch one, and then I'll watch the other one in another video.
Hey guys!
Nope. Alright, so... spoilers! All of this stuff is in the past. So, this is medical misinformation is being spread. Walnut contacted Jordy. I have things to say about this. And semi-glutide isn't working. Of course it's not, Amber. If you keep feeding yourself, it's not going to work. This is from 2 days ago, today being January the 27th. I am going to speed her up to 1.5 because that seemed to work really well last time, and I didn't even really notice. So, unless she's talking way too fast, and I'll slow her back down again. But here we are. Amber did start her memberships, and I guess tomorrow's going to be the first membership, tomorrow being Tuesday. I will not be able to attend it because I will be doing hopefully a fundraiser. Well, I mean, it's going to be a fundraiser, so I just hope it's well attended. But we're going to do a fundraiser for the LA Pet Foundations to kind of help out with the fires down there and just hopefully send some funds out there for people and mainly for the animals. I mean, not that I don't care about people, but I do care about the animals. So there you have that. Anyhow, so I won't be able to attend Amber's very first members live, but I'm sure I will hear all about it. So I'm sure I will hear all about it. Anyway, all right, she got her sped up. This is 2 days ago. And the video itself is from like, well, she'll tell us some early January or mid-January. So this is well before the breakup. So here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog.
Hi.
So today's January 14th, and I just got done fulfilling so many cameo requests. Like, you guys are amazing. The video
I still need to get that cameo, of course, at this point. I still need to put the cameo request in, though.
stating that I even opened my cameo hasn't even been published yet. I mean, by the time you guys are watching this video, it has. But while I'm filming this video, it hasn't. You guys are honestly just so amazing and so supportive lately, and I just love you for it. Please do not mind my outfit. I am actually just wearing this because I have not worn it in so long, and I'm trying to like wear things that I haven't worn in a hot minute because I'm trying to
That dress is tight as F on you, girl.
Go through my closet and decide, like, do I really need all this? Your girl used to have like 5,000 clothing items, and I have dwindled it down to like maybe 50, and here I am.
Okay, honey, first off, you're supposed to either wear that with a strapless or no bra. That's just how that dress is meant to be worn. And I understand the fear of freedom for the bigger chested ladies when it comes to dresses like this, but that's how these dresses are meant to be worn. And also, the rest of it is like tight AF on you. Get rid of it. This looks awful on you. Anyway.
I'm trying to dwindle it down even more. So I saw this in my closet and I was like, do I actually still want to keep this?
You look like you've been wrapped in... No, you don't want to keep this.
Maybe I should wear it for a day and see how I feel. Right now, I think she looks kind of cute.
No.
Okay, guys, so I do want to do a taste test. It's a Premier Protein. This is a white chocolate raspberry. I've never had that flavor before. When you're on semaglutide, you need protein.
Yes, but this is not what they're talking about.
I was told, eat protein first. It's very important.
Eat. Like, physically eat, not drink.
Let me put the rest of these in the fridge. Be right back. Protein has a lot of health benefits.
I don't like them when they're cold.
But when you're losing weight, you want the protein, or you're gonna like lose hair and you're gonna get weaker. Like,
yes, you want to eat animal protein, usually. I know someone's gonna get on here. I can eat tofu. Fine, go for it. They mean animal protein. They mean eggs and meats and dairy, not just protein milkshakes. Whatever.
Like a lot of people when they're losing weight, they lose muscle. So there's things you can do to prevent that from happening.
She also loves the fact that that's like 170 calories per serving.
More protein, also some exercise, etc., etc. I'm super excited to try this.
Are you exercising?
It smells like protein. You
Yep.
guys know how like protein shakes have that like protein smell? It definitely has that.
I will say this because I drink these on occasion. I go through these periods where I lose my appetite. They are protein shakes. They do taste they taste less like protein shakes than any other protein shake on the market that you can just kind of buy and you don't have to like super special order. So like if you have to have them, I recommend Premier Protein. They're not calorically dense. So if you're doing the thing like my mom, where she basically gets all of her calories from these liquid shakes, my mom drinks these, like, I think they're called Boost or something, and they're like 30 grams of protein, but they're also like 300 calories because it's like literally all she eats. But yeah, that's, if you're trying to do a meal replacement with these, that's probably more what you're looking for. But as far as like, I guess if this is just what you're trying to do and you're just trying to, like, what I do is just keep yourself from passing out, these are fine and they taste okay. So
cheers. Shut up. Ooh, that's good. For a protein shake, it's not bad. It does have that protein flavor, so don't expect it not to. You definitely taste the raspberry, which is exactly what I wanted. I will say if I was blindfolded, I would think it was vanilla raspberry and not white chocolate raspberry. So I wish it did have more of a chocolate flavor.
Amber, white chocolate is not chocolate. I don't know why people think white chocolate is chocolate. Probably because it says chocolate in it. There's no chocolate in white chocolate. I don't know why they call it that.
Out of 10, I will give it a 6. Hey guys, so it is the next day. So that means it is January 15th. Welcome to another vlog. I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been wearing my hair like this for like a week.
Boot buns?
That's because I decided to not wash my hair for a full week.
Hey, go you.
I saw
What's different?
that it can really help someone's hair. It can help with your scalp balance, your scalp's microbiome, the texture can cause less damage.
Are you doing anything to it though? Like, there's a face. There's our Smuglin.
I'm never doing it again, girly pops. Never. It
Right.
just puts me in a bad headspace because it reminds me of the time when I was like so depressed and so unwell.
Yeah. So how was your hair then? You've already done this. Why would you? Okay, cool.
Like years ago, like 6 years ago. I literally didn't wash or brush my hair for like 2 months. So I know it's only been 6 days. I get to wash it tomorrow, but I wanted to do the full week. But it's just, it triggers me. It's bringing me back to that. And
Why would you even do it then?
I will say there has been an upside to this. It has been nice having my hair out of my face. I usually wash my hair every 3 days. And for some reason, like going a week has like bothered me.
You can put your hair up. I usually have my hair up, especially like the front. I don't like having it hanging in my face either, but I wash it at least every other day.
Once I hit day 5,
Excuse me. Ah.
like, oh my god. Off topic, I'm also extremely upset with myself because today is day 10 of semaglutide and I've already had my first meal. So I'm not gonna weigh myself. I was supposed to weigh myself today because I'm trying to do like increments of 10 because I'm curious like how well do I do each 10 days. So I will have to save that weigh in for tomorrow. But
Okay, I was wondering, you know, she has the weirdest logic. It's day 10 and I haven't weighed myself. Okay, so go get on the scale. No, I can't do it now. Okay, whatever. Well, I've already eaten. Well, how much did you eat, girlfriend? Did you eat like an entire horse?
oh my god, I literally was just sitting here journaling and I was like, fuck, today's day 10 and I did not weigh myself.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay guys, hello. Next
Did you weigh yourself today?
day, January 16th. And
Did you weigh yourself?
last night, I just have to share this.
Okay, look, I actually like this little mesh, this little plaid mesh thing. Come for me, it's fine.
Last night I get a little screenshot. Yes, we're back to the cookie crumble nonsense. Like I kept saying over and over, it makes sense that it's Brittany, like could possibly be Erica because I sent her like a full body picture that like some Instagram
I wonder if now that they've broken up, if Amber blames Tommy for this.
or now has respectful moments to be exact. And I'm like, Brittany still talks about me on Instagram and all this stuff. Literally, I'm not gonna post her picture right here, but I think last night she might have posted this. I'm not gonna post it because she didn't ask to physically be on YouTube. So I'm not gonna like disrespect her in that way. But
I mean, it's a public picture on a public account. I don't think I follow Brittany anymore, but oh girl, what are you plotting? Look at her and her little duper's delight. Boy, she thinks she's got something. This is the same face she was making when she was accusing Erica of this in the beginning. So like she really thinks she really thinks she's got this. Like she really thinks she's one step ahead of them.
she literally posted on her Instagram her with like the cookie crumble box and like this huge cookie like hanging out of her mouth. And I'm like, be so fucking for real. Like not only is she literally proving my point further that like just get over it, like move on. If you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at your wife. But she's also just like really making me believe that
Allegedly girls.
they're definitely the ones doing this. And back to the whole walnut thing as well, which
if your evidence that she did it is that she is eating a crumble cookie, that's a bit much. Especially since it's like very in vogue right now to apparently be devouring whole crumble cookies. They're like 1,200 calories a piece, guys. Maybe don't do that. Anyway. Yeah, but I mean, if that's all you got for proof, I don't know, man.
which I didn't even know about this, but supposedly on the walnut account, there was literally a cookie emoji.
So?
You can't tell me that's not a freaking troll.
We're selling your cookie video. But why? Okay. I mean, yeah, it probably is a troll.
As I'm editing this, I also want to pop in here and say that supposedly Walnut actually contacted Jordy.
How do you know?
And literally was saying how Amberlynn's right. Amberlynn is not Walnut. And
how do you know? Did Jordy tell you this?
Jordy would not show the email because
how do you know? How do you know that Walnut contacted Jordy? How do you know that Jordy's not showing the email? How do you know the email exists? Did who told you? Who told you any of this? Like, and whoever told you, how do they know that Walnut contacted Jordy and Jordy has an email he's not sharing? Because really the only way you would know these things is if either you are A, Walnut, or B, Jordy. Because it's not like email is a public thing. So, I have questions, Amber. How do you know? How do you know? Did Jordy mention this on a live stream? And he was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna show the email. Is that what happened? Because that kind of makes sense. Because at least then Jordy's admitting that he has it and that Walnut contacted him. And maybe that's what happened because I don't watch Jordy. So that's entirely possible. But otherwise, how do you know? Unless you're somehow involved.
because it would prove that I'm telling the truth. But like if someone emailed him and like had some garbage to talk about me or like proving that Walnut was me or just some like crazy nonsense, like he would show that. He's done that. He has platformed so many different people who were there to just talk shit about me.
Why do you care? You already know Jordy's going to show you in the worst possible light, so why do you care?
But like the one thing that like I feel super violated over and has been causing me a lot of distress, supposedly the real Walnut messaged him and like he glossed over it.
So he hasn't mentioned it.
He literally won't even show the email. Like that's crazy work. Shit.
How do you know? Amber, how do you know unless you sent it?
Walnut, my DMs are open on Instagram. So if you
So you've not even talked to Walnut. You don't know who Walnut is? So you don't know Walnut, supposedly. So there's no way for you to know that from Walnut's end that anything was sent or done. Jordy has not said or released anything. So you have no way of knowing from Jordy's end that anything has been said or done. So how do you know, Amber? The only way to know is to either be Jordy or Walnut.
If you want to contact anyone, it should be me. And a lot of people are getting confused when I talk about how like I feel violated and this and that, but like yes, I do feel violated because I did not give permission for my cookie crumble to be released. But I'm also talking about like a separate group of things where supposedly there's like sexual things being like screenshotted and like a girl's voice that sounds like me. Like there's like an actual girl doing sexual things while naked and like a part of her hair is showing and it looks like my hair and people are literally saying that it's me. Like it's things like that where I feel violated because it's like I was genuinely being impersonated.
Okay, look. Deepfakes are a thing. However, you have a very distinct body shape. Not that I want to know. I'm just willing to bet that those who have seen it, because there are some, are able to distinguish between real you and not real you. My point is, it's not like you have an average body type. So, there's no good way to talk about this other than to say, like, I feel like you would be really noticeable in a particular type of video, whether your face was being shown or not.
And like all these things were so unreal. It's just, ugh. I want to make it very clear that I'm not insinuating that like Brittany is Walnut or whatever. And I will say, I think
Yeah, you are.
based on that picture, Brittany might also be doing that thing where you don't wash your hair for a week. She should let me know how it goes because for
Wait, are you insinuating that that's Brittany?
me, it sucked. Never doing it again. All right.
First off, Amber, you should never go after anyone's looks, like ever. And you should definitely never go after someone's hygiene. Just don't. You have no legs to stand on when it comes to that. So, just FYI from here on out, maybe don't do that because like it literally just makes you look like an idiot. And you do that enough without like exacerbating it.
So we have a little Amazon haul. I was supposed to get 2 more things and it says it was delivered, but it wasn't. So
you have the worst time getting shit delivered to you.
I'll just show that in a different vlog. So first things first, I want to start playing my Switch again. I really want to play the new Mario Party. I still can't even believe that I haven't. That's shocking because that's one of my favorite games.
Oh my god.
So I went to use my Switch a couple days ago and the Joy-Con, one of them were broke. So I had to order new because I do want to use it handheld. Normally I just do it through the TV, but I'm telling you, I never turn on my TV and I just want to do it handheld. So I use.
Why do you have a television? I watch my television, but I don't watch TV. I have like the Alexa box, and I'm not gonna lie, 9 times out of 10 I'm watching YouTube. But I do watch like television shows. Does it even count as television anymore? It's not made for TV. It's all streaming stuff. What do you call them? Stream shows?
I used to love a puzzle. I haven't done a puzzle in so long, so I decided to get a puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. I thought it was so cute with a little pink slug bug.
Oh my god, it's the painted ladies. You don't even know what it is.
And the really pretty pink trees.
Cherry trees.
And I like how people are just walking and the homes are very
The painted ladies.
colorful. This very much reminds me of San Francisco. I'm not
Gee, it reminds you of San Francisco. I wonder why.
gonna lie. If you guys don't know, I grew up in the Bay Area. So I would go to San Francisco literally on the con.
My god, you grew up in the Bay Area. Wow. And you totally don't know what that looks like?
Last but not
Okay.
least, I got some stickers because I have been doing a lot of scrapbooking. I'm just a hobby girly. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I definitely...
You have absolutely nothing to do with your time and you're trying to keep busy. Hey, at least you have hobbies, right? At least you're not like Foodie Beauty where you literally just sit around and rot. And I don't mean that in like the new way kids are saying it. I mean like physically actually rotting. So I will give you this much. You try to keep busy. So would I love to sit around all day and build $400 Legos? Heck yeah, I would. So,
I'm not one of those people that don't have a hobby. I have like 9 million hobbies at one time, and sometimes I don't even know how to keep up. Oh my god, wait a minute. This came with a sticker book? Oh my god, I did not know that it came with this. It comes with a sticker book. That is so freaking cute. I love that. It did not advertise for that at all. We love a nice little surprise. So I got a bunch of stickers with flowers and girls on them. So they look like this. I guess I'll just open one to give you guys an idea. Oh my god, these are beautiful. So there's this one. Here's another one.
Those are big.
Look how freaking cute. I can't. So that's pretty much the gist. Like, they're so beautiful. Wow. So there's like a few different sets. We have like a tan, a yellow, pink.
There's just like one sticker per package?
Pink, purple.
I don't scrapbook. I don't know how this shit works.
Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so freaking cute.
I don't scrapbook because if I did, I would be one of those people that has 9 million containers full of random scrapbook shit and never scrapbooks. So I don't even let myself start.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna start my puzzle. I opened it, and the first thing I noticed is...
Huh. I didn't know they came in bags these days.
I have heard that on the back of puzzles now, they're like putting letters and numbers to like help people with puzzles, and I actually got one that had that. And
cool.
I guess that helps people who are like new at puzzles or they get highly frustrated, etc., etc. But it's like, I feel like it's dumbing it down a little bit, but...
Oh, honey. maybe they just knew. Maybe they just knew it was coming to you. I mean, it is a 500-piece puzzle. I know you do the expert Legos, but... Oof. All right, anyway. Somebody said, somebody was saying that this is like a... I don't know the words for it. Like if you need assistance putting the puzzle together, like it's not necessarily, oh, I don't know how to put a puzzle together or I'm getting frustrated thing. It's like if you have a hard time like seeing the puzzle kind of a thing, it can help you figure out where the puzzle pieces go. Because the ultimate goal of a puzzle is not to frustrate the fuck out of you. So unless it is one of those puzzles, and yeah, those ones exist and I hate them. But anyway, I don't... You thought the Handmaiden was like... Anyway, I don't know. You have no room to be talking about dumbing something down. So maybe don't come for people that you don't know. Anyway. Girly Pop, they put the letters on the back just for you.
It is what it is. I do want to say, like, look how adorable this bag is. Like, I've never received a puzzle that has such a cute little, like, bag that you...
I've never gotten a puzzle in a bag, but I haven't put a puzzle together in 20 years.
You can put the puzzle pieces in.
Maybe I should get a puzzle. I don't have the space for a puzzle. That's why I don't do them.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Usually it's just like this clear plastic. And then on the inside, it also comes with a big poster of it. Like,
that is a pretty picture.
What? I've also never seen that. I usually just take the little box and that's my cheat sheet and I just like look at it like that, but...
Well, it is for 14 plus, so they're probably aiming it as like... no offense, but like teeny boppers, so it's not surprising it caught your eye.
This comes with a whole poster type deal. All right, you guys, so I did all of the borders.
Oh my god, you're so advanced.
Separated all of the pieces, but looks like there is 2 side pieces that I accidentally missed in here. I thought it was pretty thorough, but guess not. But I'm gonna take a break for the night. Okay, guys, so I did remember to weigh myself, so I will show you guys that here in a second. But I do want to talk about the vial expiring after you puncture it for the first time in 28 days. Like, normally I wouldn't care so much, but I think it's because it's like medical misinformation.
Did I already react to this? Did I already react to this one? I'm having deja vu.
I know there are a lot of people who are watching me that are also like taking semaglutide or Ozempic or Zepbound or whatever it may be, who are now under the impression that like it doesn't expire after 28 days, and it really does. And I know people just always want to think that I'm wrong or lying or misinformed or I don't know this, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Like,
I mean, you have a track record, so there's a really good reason to believe that.
I get it, because that's like the character you want to portray me as, which it is what it is.
You get fact-checked a lot. I will say, I fact-checked this one myself, and she is right.
But I'm telling you guys, like, there's a difference between a vial versus like an Ozempic pen or a semaglutide pen. And I think
even then the pens don't have that long of a shelf life either once they're opened. I don't do either of them, so. But I did look them up. WebMD, one of them was the actual like manufacturer. So yeah, they recommend the vials be after they've been opened. I don't know what that means. I assume once use has started that you get rid of it after 28 days, whether you've been refrigerating it or not.
I think people are definitely getting confused because when I went to the...
I wonder if you can freeze it. Though I don't know how you would use it if it was frozen. And that would probably be really uncomfortable.
In that spa, they had a vial that they took the semaglutide out of and put in 13 different syringes.
Why would they do that? That makes no sense to me.
So that was definitely going to expire. And I think since people like won't listen to me, maybe they'll listen to someone else. There's a reaction channel that I thoroughly enjoy. Her name is Libby, and
her name's not Libby, but whatever. Well, okay. The name of the channel isn't Libby, but here's the thing. Nothing against this channel. I do watch them. I was in their chat when they watched this. Maybe that's why I'm having deja vu. this person in particular that she's going to talk about, they are not an authority. They don't have any kind of medical degree. They are not like a expert on Ozempic or anything like that. So they did exactly what I did, and they Googled it. Like, I'm assuming the rest of the world could do if they were truly that interested. So turning to another reaction channel and being like, see, that's not really, I mean, what if this person had Googled it and the sources that they had pulled up had been incorrect, right? It could happen. And it could be an innocent mistake, right? I'm not even saying like it was done maliciously. So that's the thing. Like, you're turning to a non-expert, and I think she thinks it's particularly poignant because it's a reaction channel, and that's not really how it works. Like, most of the time when I'm quoting another reaction channel, it's either because I have also looked it up, or I trust the channel enough that I don't feel like I need to look it up, but I'm always with the understanding that they could be wrong, right? And like, sometimes I'll quote Alex is Shook and even Mr. Snowflake. Oops. There is an off chance that, since I'm not double checking them, and I don't sometimes, that they could be wrong and I'm quoting wrong information, right? They are not experts on the things that they talk about, some of it. So there is that chance. Going to this channel and being like, oh, this person, they Googled it and therefore they're right. And if they're right, then I'm right. Well, I Googled it too, so you're lucky there, but neither Libby nor I are experts on this. I went to a manufacturer's website for it and checked it out. It was the Ozempic people, and the other one was WebMD, because those are reliable sites, right? I would hope I could trust the manufacturer. You know, 6 to 1 half dozen the other, but here you are. So it's just that kind of a thing. Your best bet would have been, literally, to go to the manufacturer's website, screenshot the damn thing, and put the screenshot up on the page. Because then you could be like, look, this is the manufacturer's site, and this is what they say. They say, get rid of it after 28 days. If the manufacturer says do that, then I'm going to do it. I don't care what the rest of the internet says. You know, that's really what it boils down to. Amber, unfortunately, is way too swayed by the opinions of the internet versus what doctors and primary source material tells her, right? And then her support material for this is not the manufacturer or someone who has any kind of authority in this topic. She turns immediately towards another reaction channel. And it's like, the only reason why I'm like, well, you got lucky this time is because I happened to look it up as well, because I was like, well, I need to double check this. I don't know Libby that well, right? It doesn't sound unreasonable, but I also don't understand why. And I still don't understand why, but it does say 28 days. So, I mean, you can argue with me all you want, but that's what it says. Anyway, I don't know why she thinks this is a got you moment, because there's a really high percentage chance that Libby could have been wrong. And then she could have been being like, look, and then people would have been like, yeah, but they're wrong. And that would have looked really bad. She just got lucky this time. And again, that's not to slam this channel that she's getting ready to put on blast, because there's nothing wrong with this channel. I've watched them before. I've been in their lives before. They seem like they're very nice people. I don't have any problems with them whatsoever. So, do I think they're a little soft on her? Maybe. But it's also my understanding that they're not like completely familiar with the lore. So they're like kind of new, I guess. They'll get there, don't worry. Everybody always gets there. I mean, even Mr. Snowflake started off as an Am baby.
She is very unbiased. She purely reacts based on facts and not feelings. And
what do you think a reaction is, girlfriend? Like, what is your definition of reaction? I need her to define it for me. Because for some reason, she thinks that this isn't a reaction.
that's something I do appreciate. I like her as a person, even when she doesn't agree with me, even when she's calling me out on my bullshit. Like,
Do you listen to her when she calls you out on your bullshit? Because, I mean, if you like her and you think she's unbiased and you think she's being factual over emotional, and then she calls you out on your bullshit, would that not mean that she is being factual and unemotionally calling you out? So therefore, the thing you are doing is actually not good. Do you listen to her then? Do you give her words more weight than you do the rest of us because you write us off? You've already sung this woman's praises. I'm assuming her. I don't know what Libby's pronouns are. So I'm going with they, them. But either way, the point is, when Libby says, you're acting a fool, do you go, oh shit, maybe I'm acting a fool? Or do you go, oh, you're just being biased like the rest of them? Because if you are listening to Libby, that might be a good thing for you.
She is critical, but she's also factual. So
Okay.
I want to show you a couple.
So if she's critical and factual, then that means the shit that we're calling you out on, that Libby then calls you out on, that means that we are also being critical and factual. So if you can use Libby to defend your shit, we can use Libby to defend our shit. So when Libby backs us up, are you going to take that as evidence that you are fucking up as well?
Of clips from her, as she is a lot more intelligent than I, and maybe
if I wasn't, if I were a bigger asshole, and I could be, I would from this point forward just take clips from Libby's lives, and just every time Amber does something stupid and Libby calls her on it, I would just work it into my videos, because apparently Amber listens to Libby. And anytime I need a point backed up, I would just have whatever Libby says backing me up. I'm not actually going to do that, nor do I think anybody should do that, because that's really just not nice. But the way Amber is singing this woman's praises, the way Amber is singing Libby's praises, it's as if that would work. You know, if we could get Libby to say it, Amber would listen. No. It's not even close to lunchtime. No. Not playing this game with you.
if people are listening to someone else, they'll actually believe me instead of just like other reaction channels or haters and like, oh, this isn't true, when that's all just based on feeling and not fact.
Okay.
After 28 days. It literally says it on the file when I went to the med spa to get.
Okay. I love this shirt of hers.
Okay, here's the first claim. When you open a vial of a semaglutide or an insulin, it has 28 days. That is true. So Ozempic is for a pen, it's 56 days. But the pens and the vials are two different things.
Why is the pen... I didn't look this one up because I don't really even... The two sites I went to didn't actually specify. I don't understand why the pen is different than the vials. Like, why does the pen have, like, I don't know, twice as long as the vial? Like, I don't know. Is it because, like, with the vial you have to, like, inject air before you can pull it? I don't know. I'm thinking of an insulin bottle. I don't know how Ozempic works.
So, compounded semaglutide, after you open that vial, it's only good for 28 days. And after 28 days, you should throw it away. So this is correct and accurate information.
So
that was the AI I just noticed. But either way, I did double check this.
in this next clip, she is responding to someone saying that like, no one should take my word for it.
Yeah.
Why do you keep posting Amberlynn is Amberlynn is dumb? Granted, people do say that, but
No, I looked it up, Mars. Right here. So on hers and on other web, like all of the things here say, once you open a vial, here's Healthline for Wegovy pens. You know, all these different ones, 28 days is how long they remain stable after you open that vial. So all of these sources are also saying 28 days. So that is accurate information.
Again, nothing against Libby. It would have been best if they had opened up one of the pages and gone to the highlighted text saying the 28 days thing, as opposed to just skimming through the headlines here and using the AI. This is just an AI summary with Google, and then you have all of the like headlines and stuff. So you can read this here, but you should never trust it. It's the AI, and I know a lot of people do because like apparently we don't understand what AI is. But anyway, it would have been best if one of these pages had gotten open, especially like, I don't know, the Healthline one, or go to the manufacturer's pages. Just go to the manufacturer's pages and just pull that up. So it would have been better, but I am comfortable saying Libby is correct because, again, Here, let's go do that. All right, so this is the Ozempic website. We're talking about the Ozempic pen. So prior to first use until expiration date, so they are dated, Ozempic should be refrigerated at whatever degree. After the first use, up to 56 days. This is how you should store it. Do not freeze. All right, well, okay, you can't freeze it. But this is the pen. This is the Healthline article I'm assuming she was talking, this is the Healthline article I'm assuming Libby was talking about. This says the Ozempic is an injectable form, yada, yada, yada. They can be stored at room temperature or refrigerated for up to 56 days, talking about the pen. Wegovy is another injectable form of semaglutide. If necessary, unopened ones can be left at room temperature for 28 days. They need to be protected from light. Tablets. I want a tablet. I'm kidding. Yeah, Wegovy can only be stored in the original carton unopened at room temperature for up to 28 days, and opened Ozempic pens should be discarded after 56 days after it was first used. So it's good until you open it. I don't know why. Look, I'm sure if I took the time to dig, I would find out. This is from the Mayo Clinic. Ugh. All of the wonderful things that could happen to you. How to do it. Yeah, store, this is again the Mayo Clinic. Store your new unused medicine pen in its original carton. You may store Ozempic pen in the refrigerator for up to 56 days. The Wegovy pen is for 28 days. Throw both of them away after said amount of time. I'm not saying anything about the vials, but I'm going to guess it's roughly the same amount of time. So I don't know why the vial would have a longer lifespan than the pen would, but I don't know. Let's go look. Semaglutide vial. This is one of the online med spas. I guess it was called Trident or Tri-Eden. There we go. That makes more sense. So Tri-Eden is saying for daily use, open semaglutide pens, again 56 days. Injectable versions. Tablets can be stored at room temperature. Yeah, there's the compounded semaglutide. This is what I think she's doing, honestly. I think she's just got a med spa thing. Let's see. When it comes to how long semaglutide can stay out of the fridge, recent testing suggests that the injections can remain viable after exposure to temperatures up to 140 Fahrenheit, 40 C for up to 3 days. It is always best to store the medication in a cooler bag or insulated container when traveling, yada, yada, yada. For daily use, the pens can be stored at temperature or refrigerated for 56 days. For using other medications in combination, yada, yada, yada. Something about B12 for weight loss. I did say vials, but it's talking about pen. I did say vials, but it's talking about pens, so I'm going to guess it's a similar lifespan. There you go. Ozempic, Novo Nordisk. Did I open the Novo Nordisk one? I did, but I don't think I told you guys I did. Everybody's saying 56 to 28 days. The pens can go up to 56. The injectables look like they're about 28. So how do you load the pen? I don't know. I don't know why the pen lasts longer than the vial. I don't know. But there you go. I was saying the best way to do it is to do it that way, so I did it.
And then this is her response when someone said that it only lasts 28 days if it's not refrigerated.
You are on compounded semaglutide. If you open a vial, it remains safe for 28 days without refrigeration. That's not what I've read.
Yeah, no, it was pretty clear that it doesn't matter. It matters once you open it. So basically, once you start using it, the time starts counting down from there. I don't know how long it can be stored if you don't open it. It didn't say. Just said what to store it at and not to freeze it.
But like from hers here, if it's opened and it's in the fridge, it only lasts for 28 days. And
hers is another med spa. There's no reason not to trust hers. They compound their own stuff. Again, I'm positive she's just using some compound like that.
That's what every reference that I've read here says.
Again, you should have just opened a picture, but...
Says that every single reference that I found here says that if you don't...
Look, I love this shirt. I want to know where she got it, because I kind of need one. But I want it to be on, like, lavender or pink.
Says that you have to refrigerate it for one. But in the fridge, if it's opened, only 28 days.
A couple of them were saying that it can sit out. But I think that's just the pen.
So anyways, now that that's over with, here's my weigh-in for today.
Which she is not using.
This is the 16th.
Beautiful dream awake unto me.
of January. Alexa, what is the date today?
Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025.
You're so beautiful. Bringing tears to my eyes. I haven't seen you in so long. I was afraid you didn't exist anymore.
Ready? So let's do the weigh-in here.
Hello. It's ready.
Is
Step
it
it
though?
on.
504.8 pounds.
504.8. Looks like I am maintaining. So I'm
Maintaining. Jesus.
definitely maintaining, which the second week for me, I always lose like a very small amount because the first week, like I lose so much.
Girl, you've been on it 3 times, and you've lost weight every time except this one. Whatever. To be fair, she loses weight the first week on any of her phase ones, and then starts maintaining, and then starts gaining.
Like the first week, I literally almost lost 14 pounds. So I really hope by the time I do my Monday weigh-in that I'm down at least a couple pounds. Crossing my fingers. I will say, I have an appetite and I have food noise. The last couple of days have been hard. My girlfriend said they're literally only halfway through week 2. And if it wasn't for her saying like, don't give up yet, I probably would have. I literally was like, why am I taking a medicine that
Spoilers.
isn't even like doing what it's supposed to? But she explained to me, which is knowledge I already know, but still, she explained to me that like, I just need to keep going. My body needs to get used to it. I need to up my dose. And those things are definitely true. And I just really appreciate her because I genuinely was fixing to message the provider and be like, this isn't working for me. I try to be a very
Message the provider. See, I'm telling you, she's getting it through the mail. She's got a med spa she's using.
optimistic person, but sometimes I do think of the negative. And I just feel very down in the dumps that I'm taking a medicine, which I hate medicine, that I'm supposed to be taking it. So it'll literally take away my appetite, and it's not doing that right now. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm not. I
You know, there's a thing called therapy that would actually help with this.
have great support. I have people in my corner. So many of you are supporting me, and I appreciate you guys so much. I love all of you. And yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
My look, I'm supporting her and her weight loss because, girlfriend, you need to do that for reals. But you're not doing everything you could be doing. You need therapy, and you avoid therapy harder than you avoid taking medicine. So, which one of those are you actually more afraid of? I don't care that she's taking it from a med spa. If that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. Whatever. So there's that. But you know, I don't care. I've never taken any of these, mainly because I'm terrified of needles, so it's not going to happen. If they have a pill form or any other form, I'll probably consider it, but otherwise, no. But the few of you that are taking it and who are sharing have said that, yeah, you got to ramp up, and while you're ramping up, you know, mileage may vary, but a lot of you are saying, like, in the first couple weeks, you're getting used to it, and so there's not a huge difference, but... So that's kind of what I'm wondering here. I don't know if she actually did lose 14 pounds. Maybe she just thinks she did. I don't know. But again, she was saying, you know, mostly water weight. Maybe it is. Who knows? But here we are. So that's Amber from 2 days ago. Gonna get ugly fast, y'all. But yeah, so that's Amber from 2 days ago. Again, I am aware of current events, and I know that she just posted a video 10 minutes ago, which I'm going to go react to. Well, actually, more like 54 minutes ago now. I am going to go react to that, and so we will have that. I know I'm slightly behind, but here we are. Is it really that bad that I can look at these things with hindsight? Anyhow, I'm looking forward to whatever the videos are going to look like after the breakup, because right now everything's all rosy, woo, everything's wonderful. So I can't wait for the doom and gloom, because it's funny to me. I don't know why, because I'm a horrible person, that's why. And yeah, one thing I would like to say, because Amber didn't say it, is please don't go to this person's channel and start spreading hate and shit. And if you are somebody that already did that, please stop, because it's not cool. Libby didn't ask for this. Amber's just basically putting somebody on blast because she can, knowing full well what will happen. So this is basically Amber's way of attacking reaction channels, and by going and attacking Libby, you're basically doing Amber's work for her. So don't do that. Anyway. And that's pretty much all I've got. I guess I'll find out in the next video if she's still taking the semi-glutide and whatnot, and the 28-day gate has been handled. I'm just going to put gate on the end of everything these days. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. So let's see, what's going to be your thing here? Ooh, put a wedding ring. Put a wedding ring down as your emoji, because I think it's funny. And yeah, I will see everybody in the next one. Bye!
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.